kind of men are women attracted to? Hi, Shelvian Wakawa here. In this video, we'll try to find out. If we are to look for a particular quality that women are looking for, what would that be? Most especially in these days when things are changing very fast. Of course, in the past, men woo women because of their ability to provide, food, their ability to defend the women, the ability to do so many other things. But in today's world, things are changing and changing very fast, because the jobs that men were doing before, women are taking over. The provision of food, women could take care of themselves, most especially if they are here in America or in other developed countries where they could be able to work and earn, their pay. So what exactly are women looking for? Are they looking for tall men? Does it have to do with the physique, the muscles? Are they looking for a man with a baritone voice? What exactly are women looking for? Because if we could be able to narrow down on what they are looking for, then a lot of men will find it a little bit easy in attracting, women to their lives that, of course, will consequently become their wives. So what exactly are they looking for? In trying to ask this question, I'd like to refer back to when I was trying to look for a wife many years ago. And I was not the only one then. There were three of us, a businessman and a military officer, and I was there, a young pastor coming up. Now we knew each other because anytime we go around that side, you either find one person or the other showing up. And so we actually knew each other, and it became like a competition. Who exactly will take the lady home? Now let me give us an understanding. This businessman actually has a lot of money, and of course it's very clear from the car that he was using as at that time. The military officer was tall and very strong, and he shows up from time to time. Well, I was there looking quite skinny, not because I do not have the ability to grow fat, but because I was not eating much, and of course I spent so much time in fasting for the church. So the three of us were coming in to woo this lady, and at times I look at myself, when the issue was going on, I looked at myself and I said, no, do I really have a chance here? Because then, and just like as it is today, the idea is that if you have a lot of money, you'll attract the babe. Or if you are in a prestigious position, then the ladies will come after you. Somehow, it is true, because the businessman has certain qualities that women are looking for. The officer has certain qualities that the women were looking for, and they are still looking for. I also have certain qualities that they are looking for. At the end of the day, I ended up getting the lady. I ended up getting her, and she became my wife. So what exactly is different there? What do women look for? Because really, if you check it out, I was surprised that I was able to get her to go along with me. Because then actually I was thinking of myself as the underdog, because I do not have the cash, and I do not have the size, But one thing I noticed is I have the mouth, I have the mouth, and the way I talk. It was later on that she was telling me, she said, the way I talk, I was talking my vision. I was talking my tomorrow today. I literally had to brag my way, and she could see a future that was colorful. I spoke bigger than my size. You need to hear me talk. When she talked about the rich man's car, I would just say, you have not seen a car. Wait, by the time I get my car, you will know what the car looks like. It was very funny then, but that was how I went. She will speak, the officer will come, and when I have the chance to talk to her, I really made her feel that the officer is nothing. So I was a good talker, and I was not talking what I could see, but I was speaking about what I could be. So somehow she saw some qualities in me that was quite attractive. It's not that those guys don't have the quality, but the combination, of these qualities, making her constantly look up to me and not look down. You see, women don't like, to look down on men. Any woman that looks down on you as a man will disrespect you. A woman wants to look up to her man. You see, so years later, I discovered that what women are looking for is leadership. Women are looking for a leader. And the leadership is a combination of so many things. Leadership is not just money. Leadership is not just because you are tall and broad-chested. Leadership does not necessarily mean because you are an officer. But leadership is that quality of being relevant at all times. I think that is, to zero down on that, I think that's what they're looking for. They are looking for someone who is relevant at all times. Someone who is a leader indeed. Someone who will be able to rise up to the occasion. A woman is looking for a man that is a man indeed. Women are not looking for women. Of course, in our days, some look for women, but when it comes to the relationship between men and women, women are looking for men, And sometimes I even get surprised because I've seen some men that they are not actually good looking. Of course, they are handsome because I define handsome as your hand finding something to do. But in terms of being good looking, these guys are not good looking. There was this guy I saw the other day. Wow. In fact, if you tell me that is from from the species of some of these chimpanzees, I won't say no. But look at his wife, a beauty queen, walking by his side. I have seen a lot of men that ordinarily speaking will not attract women, but they have the choice of women. So what exactly is that? I think it is leadership. There was a man called Paul in the scriptures who said, "Do we not have power to lead about a sister or a wife?" In that particular statement, Paul is saying that what a man needs is the power to lead. Whether it is a young girl or it is an older person, whether it is a lady, all they are looking for, the common denominator among them is leadership. Women are looking for leaders. Can you lead her? Can you lead her? Can you make her to look up to you? Can you make her to depend on you? Can you make her that anytime you are not around, she feels insecure, but the moment you show up, everything works well? Can you be the leader in the bank? Can you be the leader in everything that you do? If you can cultivate leadership, I'm telling you, you will not lack women coming your way. Leaders have to select among the women that come their way. But the moment you lose your leadership qualities, no woman will come your way. So leadership is it. Leadership is it. Whether it is a young girl or an older person, they are always looking for leaders. There was this particular couple that, came to me for counseling one time, and one of them said that the man keeps on saying, "Why don't you submit to me?" So I discovered that men that are always trying to beg their wives or their girlfriends to submit to them are missing something. You don't need to beg her to submit to you. Just be a leader. Just lead. Once you have that ability to lead, submission is automatic. A friend of mine once said to me, he was married to such a beautiful lady. He said to me, "I am the guy with the buck. I am the guy with the cash." He said to me, "Anytime my wife opens her mouth to talk about any need in the house, I just rise to the occasion and I meet that need." He said, based on that, I have really been able to take good charge of my family. And this is the way he spelled it out. He said, the man is the head of the woman, and Christ is the head of the man, and God is the head of Christ. So he said it is all about headship and leadership, that he gave good leadership, and because of that, the women came in from everywhere. It took the grace of God for this man to be able, to stay with just one wife, because the women were just coming. When a woman sees leadership, she's attracted to it. And I think that is exactly what some of our young men should begin to do in the days in which we are, because if you cannot give leadership, then women will not respect you. Women respect leaders. So